Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rafneet and I am introducing a new project today. And this project is created by my lovely friend Dora and it is called Expand Those Pans. So the purpose of this project is to work on the eyeshadows that you already have hit pan on, because we tend to ignore those eyeshadows. And you can randomly roll in 3 eyeshadows to work on. You can set your own goals, you can set a usage goal, or to what extent you want the pan to be expanded to. I'm going to be starting it off a little bit differently, but before we get into that, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel because I make a lot of panning videos. I just finished filming my Pan Those Eyeshadows video and I'm also working on a lot of eyeshadows to finish in my Pan Those Palettes project. I have decided to pick 3 eyeshadows, but I'm going to hand pick them this time, and then moving forward I'll see when I'm gonna get more comfortable using these many eyeshadows, because I'm working on project level up. I'm working on Pan Those eyeshadows and of course my Pan Those palettes. I'm working on so many eyeshadows in there, so that's the reason I'm just hand picking these 3 eyeshadows, because moving forward when I'm gonna get more comfortable working with these many eyeshadows, I will probably just randomly generate 3 numbers. So without further ado, let me introduce you my very first eyeshadow, which is coming from my Baby Yoda palette. So this is my level 1 palette, and I also have one eyeshadow from this palette in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. So I felt like it's going to be a good candidate, especially because it's already sitting on my desk and I can just reach for other eyeshadows. If I'll be reaching for this palette, I can use a bunch of eyeshadows that are in different projects. This is how my palette looks like, and the eyeshadow I picked up to use is Precious Cargo, and I want to use it at least 20 times. I know that's crazy, but I'm gonna keep working on this one because this is a super shock eyeshadow and I want to get as much use as I can on this one, because I've heard that these dry out a lot faster. So yeah, 20 use for Precious Cargo. And the next eyeshadow is also from this palette, which is Baby Face. I want to use it 10 times though. I don't want to put any sort of crazy goal of using it 20 times. I think 10 uses is going to be good for me because I'm working on a few green eyeshadows in Pan Those Eyeshadows, and of course this palette because I want to hit one pan on hopefully one of these 2 eyeshadows. So that's the reason I thought it's going to be a good candidate for Expand Those pans, because it can be paired really well with all the greens I'll be working on. I promise I'll swatch all of these eyeshadows. But let me introduce you to my third eyeshadow, which comes from my Revolution X Tammy palette. I've hit pan on almost all of these eyeshadows in here except one, but I'm also looking to finish a few eyeshadows in here. So that's the reason I am rolling in the very first eyeshadow in here, which is this one called Calypso. There's not a lot of product left in here either way, but I won't try to finish it in this project entirely. The reason I'm rolling it in is because it's green and it's going to pair well with other eyeshadows. So I only want to finish this corner of this eyeshadow. I think that's going to be fun, not putting a usage goal and just putting like hitting a corner goal and stuff like that. I really like the concept of this project because you can like set your own goals for different eyeshadows, which is really fun. Let me go ahead and swatch these 3 eyeshadows. So that is my Precious Cargo from Baby Yoda palette. It's ColourPop Star Wars Mandalorian the Child palette, but I love to call it Baby Yoda palette. And that's the Baby Face from the same palette. Pretty nice. They look good. Let's swatch the last one. Oh, I still had Baby Face on my finger. Let me re-swatch it. That's how Calypso looks like. So I feel like these 3 are pretty nice and they're going to pair well with other shades I'm working on. I have a bunch of blue eyeshadows in my Pan Those palettes, so I think these will go well with blue eyeshadows too, as well as with the neutrals. I feel really good about rolling in these 3 eyeshadows, and hopefully next time I will randomly generate. Who knows, maybe I will handpick. But I will be back in a month and I will share my progress with you, let you know how many times I've used each one and if there's any sort of visible difference in the product. But that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching my video. I will see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.